Alright, anyways, we're at the start of a Temple of Ahn'Qiraj pug, and they killed the Thorns mob first, so I'm not attacking the remaining 3 mobs, and we'll just let the range damage dealers kill them. I'm playing on my Saber/Rogue here, and actually we have 6-piece, but we're not going to use it for Temple of Ahn'Qiraj, because like there's no undead mobs here. We want to put the Death Dealer's helm back on to increase our Saber/damage a little bit more. This character is pretty dang good. Really happy we got 6 pieces of tier in 3 weeks of raid. We'll be able to go back into Nax Ramus on this guy on Monday and just super crank. That'll be good. But what we're here for in Temple of Ahn'Qiraj is we're trying to get the Death Dealer's chest piece DPS. So I can have 2-piece Death Dealer and 6-piece Bone Scythe active at the same time from my gear. That's the plan. Hello, Danish Lurker. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. And, you know, we just do, you know, I love doing pug raids. I honestly find pug raids more exciting and entertaining to do a lot of times than, like, regular guild raids. Because in pugs, you never know what's going to happen, man. You never know what's going to happen. And it's sometimes a refreshing experience. Sometimes a frustrating experience, you know, if you just want to go in and bang it out and get some loot or whatever. But, you know, whatever. I like doing pug raids, and I think most of you guys like watching them, so we'll keep doing them. It's a good system we got going here. Anyways, this is a soft reserve raid, which means at the start of the raid, each person picks 2 items. You can do like 2 soft reserve, or 1 soft reserve, or 3 soft reserve, or whatever. This is a 2 soft reserve raid. So you pick 2 items at the start, and if any of those items drop, only people that picked them get to roll on them. So, like, you pick the most important items you want, and then you only roll against other people who also picked them as their most important item, instead of basically having everyone roll on every item that's good for them at all, and then you have, like, way more competition. Good system. Definitely a good system for pug raids. And, we picked the same item twice. We picked that chest guard twice, so we'll get 2 rolls on it, and there is 1 other person who picked it. So there will be 3 rolls total, and I'm 2 of them. So our odds are good to get the chest item off of Cthun. Just have to see it drop, and maybe 2 of them drop, and both of the people get it. You know, that'd be the ideal situation. Right. Anyways, I don't know if I moused over all of the gear yet. Here's all the rest of the gear: Iblis, Dagger of Veiled Shadows, Dark Rider Spine, Venomous, Jom Gabar, Bone Scythe, Bone Scythe, Bone Scythe, Grave Diggers, and then our talents are like this: standard, Saber Slash stuff, 30 points assassination, 21 points combat. Now it's time for Prophet Skeram. We're gonna use a Arcane Protection potion for that. Where is my Arcane Protection? Do I not have I might not have an Arcane Protection potion. Okay, never mind. Wait, nope, there it is. I found it. Why do you never farm CP on bosses like in the old day? Oh, yeah, this is something you could do. On the trash pack, like before a boss, you can target the boss and let your Honor Among Thieves rune give you a bunch of combo points, and then you can start the boss with a bunch of combo points. But it's kind of just like, I don't know, it's a fair bit of extra effort, I would say. Alright, the raid leader said don't kill mind controls, which is basically an impossible request on this boss. We're not cleaving. Like, I won't do it. Like, I can control my multi-target damage output, but I don't think I have ever seen a Prophet Skeram kill where not a single mind-controlled person died. It's just an impossibility. Oh, half health, 30%, 20%. They're dead. So mostly I'm focused on being as far away from the boss as I can, because the mind control always targets the player closest to the boss. So if you stay at max melee range, you're pretty unlikely to be the closest player, and you're pretty unlikely to get mind controlled. Not really focused on, like, cranking as much damage as I possibly can. So I do need the evasion now that this mind-controlled rogue is attacking me. Blumper's also dead. One of the other raid leaders I play with has, I think, a much better approach on this boss. They just say, if you get mind controlled, that's unlucky, you're dead. And they don't try to restrict any of the players from doing any amount of AoE or anything like that. They accept reality and set the raiders' expectations appropriately. If you get mind controlled, you're dead. Don't throw a fit about it. It's just the way it's gonna be. Can you also redirect some combo points? Yeah, but that's way harder to manage because redirect has like a limited duration that it stores the combo points for. We could try to do the, you know, Honor Among Thieves pre-stacking on Bug Trio. You can do Honor Among Thieves pre-stacking on any rogue build, even if your main rune isn't Honor Among Thieves. Because what you can do is you can switch to a helm that does have it for the trash pack, target the boss that's, you know, right after the trash pack, get the combo points, and then when you drop combat between the trash and the boss, you switch back to your regular helm with your regular rune, and you'll still have those combo points. It's a bit tedious to do, but it is definitely a good power increase. Like, you will do more damage for that, for doing so. When redirect came out in like phase 2, I think it was, I used it a bit, but I eventually just kind of gave up on it. It didn't feel like it was worth the key binding and the like mental energy of like thinking about where are my good opportunities to use redirect. It just felt like it didn't come up often enough that it would be good. So it's sat in my spellbook unused for like multiple phases at this point. Gojira Whales asks, if you could only wear one hat for the rest of your life, what one would you pick? Probably this one, actually. This one's is very comfy. It's a good look. It's not too like flamboyant or exotic or extreme like looking, so it kind of fits into a lot of outfits. And it's also very easy to handle, this hat. Like, it's not a delicate hat in any way. You can fold it up and shove it in a pocket and it's not going to damage it. So it's a solid looking hat that, you know, is very functional. Paperboy, yeah, it's a newsboy cap is what I know the name of it as. Like, one of my other, like, favorite hats is this one. Kangaroo leather, made in Australia, very cool. But, like, I can't fold this up and put it in my pocket when I go indoors or something. And it's like, it's a very fancy hat, it's a big hat. It has a little more maintenance to go with, like, moving it around and, you know, stuff like that. Alright, this is the second to last trash pack before the boss. There'll be one more trash pack. Alright, we're just targeting Princess Youge now. We're gonna chill and, like, pretend like we're contributing. Combo points stacking up. Pretending like I'm involved in doing stuff here by moving around. Surely no one will notice that I'm not doing any damage to the mobs at all. Ooh, that mob's dead. Okay, we're going back over to the mobs that are alive. Okay, that one's dead. Okay, we're DPSing these mobs. Ooh, shit, we just got knocked back. Luckily, I made it back to the mob quickly to resume DPS. See, this is why I don't usually do this. It's just a lot of extra effort, and it's like, the trash matters too. Trash doesn't show up on Warcraft logs, but only idiot cucks look at Warcraft logs to evaluate if they're having fun in this game or not, so. But look at this, now we have 5 combo points on Princess Youge before the boss even started. I have 10 nature protection potions. I'm fully stocked on those. Okay. 10 shadows. That's also good. Yeah, we can do 1 nature protection potion for this boss. What do we got? Did we get all the world buffs? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we did. Nice. Alright, we'll have to slice and dice off of Youge, then switch to Lord Kree. Because they want to actually kill Lord Kree first. No, feared! I didn't even stack my saber to 3. I already got feared, and it blew my entire blade flurry. Well, we're fucked. What we need to do is not die. Okay, that's the most important, because we're probably not getting another round of world buffs. Jubilation was complaining about getting killed on Prophet Skeram. They got mind controlled, and then they were like, in raid chat, they were like, good job killing your top DPS. Seems like that guy's got an ego. Question mark after he after he presumably rips thread and dies. That's like, hang on. That's a you problem for not knowing how to look at threat meter and throttle. I swear, all these damage dealers, no one fucking understands how to throttle damage when threat is insufficient. Yeah, and they're just like, oh, I just pressed one ability and ripped threat. Oh, I just bleeded. And then I pulled threat. It's like, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Oh, I just did this. How could it be my fault if I just did this and then pulled threat? Alright, I need to stop antagonizing this person. I was gonna say something like, well, at least they're like, oh, if you're not casting shreds, you're dumb. Yeah, but at least I'm not dumb and dead, is what I was gonna say. But then I thought, we want this run to go well, and if we start some shit right at the start, yeah, it's maybe a bad path to go down. So I think my opinion is that just about every time a damage dealer pulls threat, it's the damage dealer's fault, because it's the damage dealer's responsibility to be looking at the threat meter and seeing if they're close to ripping off the tank, and then they have to know to throttle if they're close. Like, stop doing your full damage rotation or you're going to rip threat. I think if your damage dealers are like, you know, over multiple raids or multiple bosses, if your damage dealers are consistently having to throttle, then like the tank needs to adjust their gameplay to generate more threat. But in any individual instance, it's on the damage dealer to be aware of what's happening and throttle your damage output. So in any individual instance of a damage dealer ripping threat, I'm 99% of the time blaming the damage dealer. Run away from the ghosties. Alright, they're saying hug right. So I think we're trying to skip the mobs on the left. Ambitious plan. Would you prioritize the gloves of obliteration if there was one of the other glove debuffs on the boss? Or still just press it when there's a free GCD? I think you just press it when there's a... I mean, if you're talking about mutilate, you're almost never going to have free GCDs. So the moment you actually have one, you just press it. It's like, I mean, you can go 30 seconds straight without a free GCD. Like, if you wait until someone else puts the debuff up, you know, you might not even have, you know, a free GCD for the entire duration of the debuff. And it's also, you need to keep in mind, it's a hilariously insignificant min-max to give a shit about that. It's just not important. We got mobs evading, we got players dying. We need to make sure we're not one of the players that dies. So, in the end, we did not skip the mobs in that room. Barrel is still alive? Yeah, but their world buffs are not. Unlucky. Yo, that guy's got Bloodfang shoulders. Hell yeah. Alright, Battleguard Sartura. Ooh, you know what? Let's see, is Glowing Chitin Armor Kit reserved? No one reserved Glowing Chitin Armor Kit. So if that drops, we'll roll on it for sure. And maybe I'll try to bribe whoever wins it. I don't know. Or no, never mind. That's against the terms of service. I definitely won't try to bribe whoever wins Glowing Chitin Armor Kit. I've been running a lot of Ruins of Ahn'Qiraj groups, trying to get that pattern. And, like, I've put so much time and effort into running Ruins of Ahn'Qiraj multiple times that and the only goal of running Ruins of Ahn'Qiraj is to get that pattern so then I can easily make gold in the future by just crafting it over and over and selling it for a profit. And it's like, at one point it occurred to me, why don't I just farm gold directly instead of running Ruins of AQ to try to get a pattern that would then, like, make me gold in the future? Because, like, all these Ruins of AQ runs, they've been fruitless. I haven't gotten the pattern yet. Now, this is pretty scuffed. Okay. Blown all over the place. Okay, that one's gonna be dead before I get to it. Let's go back here. Right. But it's just like, you know, the allure of easy gold in the future is just so strong that I'm just gonna keep running Ruins of AQ. You know? It doesn't matter if it, like, makes sense for me to just, like, farm gold other ways. It's just, I want access to that easy money in the future, you know? Alright, so that opener was not very good. We didn't really do a lot of Blade Flurry damage. Somehow I'm still near the top of the raid damage output on this boss. I don't really know how that worked out. Already burned my limited invulnerability potion. So we're not going to be going in on these whirlwinds very much. Just one hit, quick. No, I lost my stack. Did not mean to lose that stack. Alright. So out of the whirlwind. Big stun with kidney shot. Pre-pop the Jomgabar for when this whirlwind ends. Alright. There's a bit of a scuffed start there. Let's see. Anubisath, Necklace of Purity, Imperial Karaji Regalia, Recomposed Boots. Alright, that's all fine. Treasure chest can have a pattern in it. I think it always has at least one pattern in it. Sailor Pluto asks, what shoulder enchant do you prefer? Whichever shoulder soul that you use depends on what gear you have. Like, each of the soul bonuses, you can either get it as a soul on your shoulder, or you can get that same bonus from equipping the items. So, in some cases, depending on the gear you have available to you, it's going to be better to equip the bonus with, you know, the gear that gives you the bonus normally, or, you know, if you have, like, way better items available in those slots so you could equip other things, then maybe you equip those things, and then you put that important bonus on your shoulder. So there isn't just, like, one bonus that you always use, or that's the best bonus, or anything like that. That's just not how it works. But if you want to look at a list of some of the top bonuses that are worth considering, you can go on the Discord in the Phase 7 info channel. You scroll up a little bit, and there's this post, what shoulder soul enchant should you use? And it's got them, you know, approximately ranked by power level for their different talent specializations. And then the tank ones also, like that. Formula Enchant Gloves Arcane Power. Okay, we don't need that. Recomposed Boots, Necklace of Purity. Gotta click this, though. Flask of the Old Gods. Oh, this isn't my alchemist character, but I also already have that pattern on my alchemist. Yeah, I just sit there with the lip and, like, when I'm one whirlwind tick away from dead, I hit the lip. And then it buys the healers a bunch of extra time to heal me up. And, you know, outside of that, I will still just sometimes dodge and parry a lot of the whirlwinds, and they don't hit me at all. Definitely requires more careful attention to try to, you know, time the lip effectively. Alright, raid leader says no totems behind. Well, Richard Beam is in direct violation. Oh, this guy's dropping... Graknar's dropping fire totems. And Richard Beam had left some totems behind. No frost traps. I wonder whose Hunter Frost Trap that was. Wonder if there's a way to find out, because the Frost Trap doesn't really do... Ooh, explosive traps going out? Holy fuck, no one... I don't know how it's so hard for people, but there's a lot of bosses and like situations in WoW where it's just like, don't press your cleave ability, don't press your AoE ability, don't press X, Y, or Z ability. And it's so hard for people to not press the like button they're used to pressing. It's so hard. I can't, I don't know why it's so hard to like not to just like not do a thing. Frost traps being laid down, explosive traps being laid down, totems still being laid down. Like no one is listening to the raid leader and refusing to press these abilities. 2 or 3 different explosive traps and there's 4 hunters. So the problem with all those effects is they are persistent ground effects that like stay there even after you walk away. And all these mobs, they respawn pretty quickly. So if you leave a persistent ground effect on the ground there and we keep moving, it will sometimes still be there when the mobs respawn and then aggro them from the other end of the hallway. And then we just end up with way more, we have to, you know, a bunch more mobs just come into the group that we just didn't have to kill. Zach says, I spent 3 hours doing my water totem quest. I'm dropping that totem. Fair enough. Well, oh, boss is aggroed. No armor debuff at all on this boss. Wonder if anyone reserved Fetish of the Sand Reaver. I would love to get that trinket on this character also. I have it on only one of my 3 rogues. But it's way more important for us to secure the Death Dealer chest guard. So we put both of our reserves on that. Still no armor debuff at all. Ooh, that Crimson Tempest was actually an early refresh. Didn't need to be cast that early. Yo, Project Remy, how's it going? Welcome. When can we get Dragon Soul Cata Guide for Rogue? I don't play Cataclysm. Blizzard decided they were just gonna sell gold in that version of the game, so I decided I wasn't gonna play it. So because I don't play it, I don't make guides for it either. No Fetish of the Sand Reaver, looks like. Let's see. What do we want here? Nature protection, and we want our frosty oils. How many mages do we have in this group? One singular mage. Okay, our frost oils are very much needed. Nature protections are probably also very needed. Put those on the action bar. I want to get Hand of Ragnaros as Druid, and I don't know how to lead, but I also want to make sure when it drops I get it. What do you recommend? Learn how to lead a Molten Core group. That's what I recommend. And then host your own runs where you have it hard reserved. That's basically the only way you're going to guarantee you get it if it drops. You got to do some learning. Or find a friend who's willing to host and organize a Molten Core Pug for you and reserve the Eye of Sulphurous for you. But you better be doing that friend some fucking favors, because that's a annoying task. You are leading OnlyFangs Molten Core? Wait a second.
No,
wait, I'm here.
Not at all.
Zul'jinmon, I think is called.
Zenjinmon.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is Simonized. I'm here. I was told something was happening.
You want to raid lead?
Do I want to? Sure.
Okay, Simon Eyes, you
Let's
are raid
go.
lead. Lock it in.
Everyone has to
All
wear a
right.
hat.
So fuck. Let me put this in my notepad. So Simon Eyes, and then Other Quinn, Summit ? And then Dendy.
4, 3.
Those are currently your raid leaders. So tomorrow, we will be doing a draft. You are each going to draft, well, assuming Summit's going to be there. You are going to draft 30 people total, and that is it. All right. You might want to be pretty sweaty on this draft. There's no sweat limit. I will say you can draft whoever the fuck you want, because this is 100 and... How many is this? This is 120 people. So you're going to be digging in everybody is going to be drafted. Usually a lot of people are not drafted on raid day, and that's why we have the sloppy fourths. We aren't going to have that. All of our raids are going to be a part of this draft. That's the first time we've done it. And it's going to be sweaty. This is 30 man now, so we're not fucking around. There's 10 less people.
Do we have any
less DPS?
solutions, Soda, on people? Because people get drafted for a raid that they can't go to all the time. Like 5 to 10 people, Sunglitters had to replace.
Yeah, that's raid leader issues. Maybe we'll have like a trading day where you can trade players. I don't know. It's frustrating, but what's the fix?
We want to do signups.
If we did 4 different signups.
I
What
think
if we
people are
draft-
gonna sign up.
You sign up for every raid
You
that
could
you
do
want to go to.
you could do day signups rather than a raid signup.
Day
What
signups.
if you
okay.
draft 34 people and then you assume 4 people can't come? You overbook them like airplanes do. You show up for raid day and then you can't raid.
What
That's
if
a good
everybody
idea,
can
but
make
it-
it?
the class
Then if they
balance is
can
probably
make
more
it, you have to
important.
pay them money to bail.
I mean,
Real
there's-
airplanes.
You're right. If I could get everyone to go on if we could do that, yes, that would be a great fix. But we won't. We'll only get half the people to go to sign up, and then people will be like, "What the heck? I can't make that day." They're not going to.
I mean, if you don't sign
I
up,
think
you don't
Yeah,
get
trading
one
spots is a
thing-
decent idea though. Like if you know you can't make it Sunday, then you just look at the Saturday raid and swap with somebody.
What if you swap
I mean-
with someone, but that raid leader doesn't want you because of an ancient grudge?
Or maybe you
Run,
fill like one specific role.
then we
like, for
throw them
example,
into
the
as a
lava.
tank, it's like you
fuck?
can't really swap
So-
easily.
I think. What if you
Raid
let
leaders
people? What if you let people know the
I'm
raid that
talking
you
to-
can't go to?
Sure, we can try and do something like that where if you cannot make this raid. So if we're going to do Thursday draft, that means we're going to raid Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Or we could do 2 per day.
I think
What do we
Tuesday
think?
or
I think a raid
Sunday
each
might
day
be-
is kind of cool.
But people can't
because-
make weekdays, it seems like.
I think a
It's
lot of
really
people
hard.
can't make weekdays. Yeah.
Okay, so we could do double Saturday, double Sunday.
No,
Maybe
then
split
Zarya
like
can't
it
raid.
was last time, right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then Zarya was fucked.
Yeah, should we do the 2 staggered ones? Oh, sorry, you can't do it.
Well, why are we not doing
weekdays the
1,
problem,
1, 2?
or is like during the day?
There always needs
on
to be one
weekdays?
raid during the week. I mean, Graves doesn't play on the weekend either. I don't
Oh,
play
you
on
mean, like,
Saturday.
Okay,
I don't
so
know-
double
yeah.
Friday, double Saturday.
That'd work.
Friday, Saturday sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, why are we not doing a raid each day? I mean, a lot of people are happy to watch it every day. So
I think it's about people doing it.
I think
Personally,
the
non-weekend day would suck, no?
Yeah. Like the non-Friday, Saturday,
Monday
Sunday,
is
whatever the
totally
4th is.
cool.
No,
Let me
I
ask
mean
you
like
an opinion on this. Oh, sorry. Let me ask you his opinion. Do you like watching 2 raids back to back, or at 4 days of the 7-day week you have a raid to watch?
2 raids back to back.
2
No,
raids back.
4 days.
I feel like
Wow.
back to
The
back,
viewer.
I'm gassed for the. I'm already
Every
gassed
day.
out on watching
I
it.
would never watch
answer.
the second raid.
What about
Watching
1,
it,
2,
the race
1?
is boring.
Yeah.
too many hours.
Why are we even raiding?
The people I like in it.
Yeah,
but, like,
wouldn't there be a day that someone can't come?
Look, most OnlyFangs guild meetings don't involve me at all.
Do a
Best
massive
anyways,
split?
it does get pretty late for the elite group, for EU people, I mean. So it's probably best
Yeah.
to spread it.
All right, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're gonna split it. Tomorrow we'll do the drafts. We'll see who gets which day. Raid leaders. Not only is your job to raid lead and prepare for it and make sure whatever, you do have to manage your raid and make sure people are gonna show up. When people can't make it, they will reach out to you, and you will have to reach out to say me or Volps or somebody else to figure out replacements. Do you understand that?
I understand.
That does
Can we
fall
limit?
under-
Absolutely yes.
And
It's
warriors.
not that hard. You're gonna have a couple people who can't go, like 5 people. You just gotta find out who to replace it with and.
The
where do we
subler
get
is
them.
broken.
What?
Yo, one thing we need to add here: you can't just get people from another raid. Then it's not like the sloppy last
No.
one who was
Correct.
cannibalized.
Yeah,
So
people
this
die, you
time
can't
the
take.
people are the
what we'll
people
do,
who are dropped
we'll
are
make-
fixed in their raids.
Here's what we'll do. We're going to make a group discussion between all the raid leaders. All right, and when someone cannot make raid, you will type them in that group discussion in Discord and say, "Hey, I have a warrior who cannot raid this day. Does anyone have anyone they can swap with that can't make it?" And we'll just do trading in that Discord channel. If it comes down to it, we'll pug if we have to.
Yes.
That's really what's gonna happen here, and we'll
And
just
one-
fuck it.
And another thing, Soda. Even if those are 30 people raids, we should still limit the classes. So not 2 raids are consuming all the class,
Well,
but
if they're
at
drafting,
least
that
yeah,
doesn't
people
matter,
know
right?
it. Yeah,
all
so
drafted.
that's,
Yeah,
Just
like
keep
it's up
in-
to
keep
you
in mind
who
it.
you draft.
it's true. Yeah,
So-
you guys right.
Raid leaders, you need 4 mages. You don't need 2 warlocks. Ampi showed that you don't need them. You need at least you don't even need 4 mages. You don't need any of this. But if you don't have it, you need arcane bombs as a substitute, or you need tanks who aren't dumb and really are prepared.
Definitely need
That's really
mages.
okay. Need mages. There you go. All right. So aside from that, world bosses, no update there. We're not gonna do Azragos. It's not fucking happening. Events. I'm pretty sure.
I'm
we
like
had-
immediately regretting opting into raid leading. It sounds like it's going to be way more work than I want to deal with. But I think it's good to give it a try.
members can play Among Us.
Like
Ooh.
15
I think it's up to 15.
Oh, is
so
it up
10
to
to
15
15.
now?
That's a little lower.
I
than
think
I'd
you
like.
can get
Warcraft
more with
3.
a mod.
What about
Among Us
Cambrai?
tournament.
Yeah, you could use mods.
What about crap game?
Crab game. Shit. Well, then what day? now
Isn't
that
Fall
we're doing
Guys just a
4
better crap game?
No.
What about an Among Us tournament?
When is
They're very different.
What about the new retail WoW raid?
Ooh.
You are. Sartura, your words.
Yeah, let's go.
Night crawlers. Nobody plays night crawlers.
SCP, Among Us,
Fall Guys.
Warcraft 3,
Gout
crab
attack.
game.
This is the other
Fall
problem. I mean, anytime you stream voice comms, like, there's people that are at this volume and there are people that are at this volume.
Fucked up at that point, but it comes a point where y'all just have to fucking recognize that we're the superior time zone.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Toxic.
How many logins was in the
Hell yeah, brother.
Thanks
That's
for
why
coming
it's
to the
only
meeting.
US.
Oh,
Europeans
true.
do not wake up extra late because the time zone is better over here. Optics
Just
wise.
use
I wake up 5 a.m. for work. Hello.
He's right.
Ew. You know the
I
draft.
What's work?
What does that?
All right. Well, anyways, I think raid size we talked about, raid leading we talked about the enchanters, world bosses, not much to go on there. Events. I look at these 5 games. I'll try and find a day to squeeze this in. I got Warcraft 3 practice to do, so I'll be busy.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Oh,
I'll be
Germa.
ready for you.
Germa has joined
Good
the
luck.
guild. We have probably our last and final big hitter to join OnlyFangs. Only 5 MC week clears late to the party. But Germa has joined. Let's make him feel at home. I don't know if he's here in the meeting.
Yes, he's here.
I'm here.
Hey,
I'm here.
Jerma.
What a psycho.
Hey,
How you doing?
How's
Hey.
it going?
If he needs anything, any bags, whatever, help him out. He probably doesn't want a mob tag and cheese the
Absolutely.
entire game.
Yeah, I got him bags yesterday.
Jerem, are you planning to be
good.
60 for raids this
I
week?
know I'm gonna be out in the wolf chase area.
It'll be a
next
Christmas
day, so
miracle
I can-
if I get to 60.
last meeting's
What
at
level
1
are you,
o'clock,
Jordan?
so I can do like a 2:30.
17.
Who the
fuck
fuck
is-
We're dead.
Dr. Dabston is booking appointments right now.
Dabston, open my.
They
Yeah, I
muted
muted
him.
him.
Dab
is
chasing wolves.
Germa, what level are you?
17.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I'm just trying not to die to the Undercity elevator, if I'm honest with you.
What's your meat situation?
Enjoy the journey, Fred.
You're a higher level.
Oh
than
man,
Peter.
who dies to an elevator?
Yeah, I'm down to do whatever though. If people want a dungeon quest, I'm just in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
again, Germa, you are so
I need to
late the
pick my
party, I
healers
don't-
first.
The only option
Sorry,
you have is peek.
my damage
He-
healers
'cause he died
first,
recently.
then
So,
my
when it comes
healers.
to leveling squads and whatnot, we're all level 60.
Wait,
at
I
this
said
point.
that wrong again. I'm trying
but
to.
if
I'm
we can't help
focusing
you out,
on too
we're
many
here.
different
Just ask in
things.
Guild, ask in Discord, message anybody.
Oh my God,
We'll
I'm gonna
try
die
and hook
again.
up with whatever you want, unless you want that nice classic experience of no fiery enchants and no mob tagging, then of course we'll leave you alone.
I need to pick my tanks first, my healers second, and I'm pretty sure it's okay if the damage dealers have brain damage.
You can mob tag.
And then it'll be fine.
Bro, you can mob tag.
Yeah, you can do anything.
I want
Can I do
good healers and I
39
want good
priests
tanks.
and
Fill
just
in the
me
fucking
and
damage
and
dealers
Ouro?
later.
Absolutely, you can. We'll make it
Oh,
happen.
okay.
We don't have that many.
And die for the first auto attack.
Yeah.
30-man raid.
Can
Yeah.
I
Still alive. Our priests are dying.
can I say something real quick?
You may.
Sorry, I know I took the floor last week too. I am the real Quinn, the original Quinn, and
Hello,
I wanted
original
to
Hey, how's
ask
it going?
about Quinn 69 once the other Quinn, for y'all who are confused, asked for a Mott Gora with me. I was confused by
Battle
that
to the
proposition,
death.
but I'm down to take it. But what are the rules? Am I allowed to get a champion? Or
Okay.
like,
Do you know what a Montgarrat is?
yes, to the death.
Okay. You cannot get a champion. No.
Oh, that would be
So-
You
fucked
will
up.
do that Montgarrat your damn self.
But,
Throw
but
sounds good.
when? I'm down with that, but like, what is the time?
Whenever the
on
flag
that,
goes
Quinn?
down, hype accept and see what the fuck happens.
Quinn, find me then. I guess let's do this if that's what you want.
Wait, what the fuck? Aren't you like level 30?
Yeah, let's do it then. Find me.
I'm ready for this.
Pull up.
I like
Pull
that.
up. All right.
I'll wait. I will wait like 6 months or 7 months, whatever it takes for you to get 60,
week.
and then I'll kill you. Okay? All right.
Next week. Next week sounds really good. Next Monday. Hi.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Next
All right,
Monday
let's do
it is. That's crazy that that's happening next Monday. Wow.
Let's do
next
it.
Monday's
I'll
gonna
be
be
there.
crazy.
Next.
Guys are gonna
I'll
kill
be
each other
there. By next
in front
week,
of
this time
Ogremar.
Next week, I will be ready.
Fucked.
Right.
There goes my saber slash stack.
Lock it in. Lock it in. I'm done.
This is why I play this game.
Everyone, I don't have anything else for you guys. It's a pretty short-ish meeting. But tomorrow is draft day, same day or same time. So 4 raid leaders, assuming Summit is down. If not, I will message a replacement. So rogues, keep your fucking messages open. I might be messaging you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay
When you
safe.
say-
good luck out there, gamers.
When you say
Okay.
same
Wasn't
time,
Cybernite
that's-
the replacement?
What time?
Thanks for coming to the meeting.
Same time, meaning 1 p.m. CST is when our draft is going to start.
Roger that. I'll be there.
Wait,
All
real
right,
quick.
and that is
Early
tomorrow.
prediction about BWL.
A prediction about BWL?
Yeah, like a prediction, like estimate of
Timeline?
when is that going to come out?
I asked a bit ago, and everyone in guild was saying like, or my chat was saying like 3 weeks probably. That's the best we've got. I don't know. They haven't even announced it, and usually when they announce when like a new set is coming out or a new raid, it's usually like a week after.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I've gathered, or that's what I think. I don't know. Despite what
I would
people
guess
say.
3 weeks.
14 to
3 weeks is
21 days
probably a
typical.
very, very good guess.
Yeah.
So, because yeah, we're all waiting on BWL. We're in this fucking loop phase of just raid logging and like, well, shit, now what? And that's it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm looking at the
not much we can
roadmap
do.
and stuff.
So what I need to do is I need to review the raid logs of all the raids that have happened. And like basically I need to rank the tanks like 1 to 10, and I need to rank the healers like 1 to get my like top 15 healers or something. And then the damage dealers, it will just like pick the biggest streamers or whatever, or people that we like. It doesn't matter. Give us free shit. Oh, you guys had it.
Dungeon, bro.
I don't stream, guys. Use your streamer bennies to get more pots.
oh fuck, it's not happening. All right.
He was asking for flashlights last week.
Yo, Ancient Karaji Ripper out of the
One
chest.
question also. Could we have a date locked down for the raid leaders that are here today? What day you want to raid?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I think we decide that tomorrow.
Okay.
Do you draft the day you raid on too?
No, we're drafting tomorrow, and then the raids are gonna be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or some shit.
Right, but I'm saying like, are they gonna draft which day like they raid? Like first come, first serve?
Yeah,
it on the board?
Maybe it might do rock paper scissors tournament, and you know we'll see what happens. If they can, like, let's say Dendy cannot do Sunday, like he can't. He has a funeral that day. Okay, Dendy's banned from Sunday. That's fine, right? So we'll get the details worked out when we get there. But overall, I'm hoping all 4 of them can do all 4 days.
Why not death roll it?
They can death roll it too, sure.
Proof of
Again,
concept,
if they,
I guess.
yeah, if they can't do a day for a legitimate, valid reason, then sure, I understand. That's fine. Okay. Any other questions?
Nope.
No.
All right. I will see all of you tomorrow. Stay safe. Good luck leveling Germa, the only one out there with Peekaboo. And everyone else, see you tomorrow. GG's.
Bye. All right. I'm a little bit nervous because this is a lot of work that I wasn't really prepared for, but I think it's good to seize the opportunity. That's my feeling right now. The easy option would have just been said, nah, that's too much work, I don't want to do it. I mean, it's just, I think I'll do fine. It's just, I just volunteered for a lot of work, is what I volunteered for. What is Simon being assigned to do? I need to draft a 30-man Molten Core raid team and raid lead the 30-man Molten Core raid team. Bobka, you damage dealing warrior, right? Not tanking warrior? I know for sure I'm drafting my tanks and my healers first. And then we move to damage dealers. Oh, we're wiping. We're wiping for sure right now. Shadow protection. That was a wasted shadow protection. There's no way we possibly live this. Well, we're dead. Yep. We tunnel vision. Wait, was the shiny scarab up? I didn't even see that. I'm leaving the Discord call. Ooh, that guy soul stoned or something? But these mobs were still in. He's thinking he's gonna run away from them. Damn. Never mind. I was wrong. I thought, okay, that mob looks like it despawned while it was chasing him. Immediately ate my own words. Don't run in. I have Ankh. We got res. Okay, nice. I'll just stay right here. Chillin'. By the way, that's how you don't do Anubisaths. Okay. I need to start looking at raid logs and figuring out who my top tanks and top healers are. And then we need warlocks who are capable of pressing banish. 4 mages, like, is nice, but probably not required. Mutilate benefit from Butcher Shoulder enchant? Yep. It's, I mean, it's not one of the better ones to use, but yes, it does benefit. Resurrected. Alright, backing the fuck up. One, 2, 0 rogues are gonna get drafted for these raids. Fuck that. I'm gonna check how many kicks each rogue did on Sulfuron on their previous raid and draft them based on that. If I want a raid to go into Molten Core and clear it effectively, I almost entirely don't care about how much damage you deal. I care if you can follow directions, particularly directions that involve you doing less damage, because those are the hardest ones for people to follow. Let's see. I've only played with 2 tanks so far. I did Ampi main tank and I did Sardako main tank. I'd be happy to bring either of them. I'll have to look at who our other good tanks are, too. Tug, 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 zug. Are you replacing Pika since he died? I have no idea. I have no idea what brought about the thought that I should raid lead an OnlyFangs raid. Soda's probably the most geared tank in the guild. Yeah. He was in the Ampi raid too. All rogues to raid lead? Oh shit, okay. I didn't realize that was what was happening. Alright, I have to cancel my Thursday raid. Pending friend requests. Alright, I'm now in the raid leaders DMs group. 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the group. I'm in the inner circle now, you guys. Ooh, I still have frost oils on. Let's fix that problem. Do you need another one of these? I'll go for one of those too. I think I want to make a slideshow of all the bosses too. So I have one slide that shows the strategy. And everyone can look at it and it'll just be like, range DPS are doing this, healers are doing this, tanks are doing this. And it has to be one slide per boss. We can't, if you do too much, it's fucked. And people won't remember it all. From not getting a raid spot to the sweat raid and now raid leading. Well, when you manage to not die and everyone else around you is dropping like flies, it's just the way it goes. Yo, Formula Living Stats. Okay. Not an enchanter, but that's a good one. Oh, I have plagues. Frick. Okay. I didn't see that right away. Alright, one more tick of plague. Alright, if we can get through the whole thing in hard mode, we get an extra chest token, I believe, off of Cthun. Which will increase our odds of getting what we want, because we want the chest token. If we do hard mode, I'll be surprised. Tug Zug says, I'll bring Vec. Brother, they are both called Vec. You need to be more specific and use more letters in the word that you're using to try to describe the boss you're talking about. You guys are at the boss that does the thing in the place? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. You know exactly the one I'm talking about. I know exactly the one I'm talking about. We very clearly communicated. This raid is going to need a set of world buffs if we have any hope in hell of killing this boss. Still have my health flask up. That's good. Probably want this. Do 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 do.
Your courage will fail.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on. We don't actually have voice comms for this raid. So you know, it's a little suspect, but we'll see what happens. How many tanks do we have? 3. Okay, we have 3 tanks assigned. Let's see. Okay. All right, we have Livoniar and Tug as our primary boss tanks, and then Dirty is the ad tank in the middle. Livoniar's over here. Tug's over there. Oh, shit. Get him to... Okay, well, that's a bad start. There was no pull timer. The boss just got pulled. I'm just gonna focus the ads for now. That's a swap. Eyes are spawning. Ooh, tank is dead. It's over. Almost certainly over. 2 tanks are dead. Now it's absolutely over. No heals, says Tug. Do we not have healers on that side? Okay, best thing I can do is finish off these eye tentacles, because I think they tend to have bad behavior with, like, not resetting properly at the end of the fight. Oh no, they're spawning again. There's one. Okay, well. I said, don't res yet. Eyes are still up. Guy immediately reses, gets killed. Now you can res any Ahn'Qs or soul stones. Anyone with Ankh or soul stone. Hit it. Okay, good. We got someone up. It was a good try. Not really, it wasn't, but you know, whatever, we move on. Alright, I think we need, like, at least 2 healers assigned left, 2 healers assigned right, 1 tank left, 1 tank right. I think I should go tank also. But I'm also really high on the damage meter, and, like, killing the boss faster is important. Did you enter a raid expecting to not tank, but now realize the only chance of success is if you tank? How are you so insightful, Jerome? How did you know that's what's happening? Tank gear. There goes all the tier 3. Oh, that feels bad. Grave diggies. Instant poison, ambush, backstab. Those bonuses don't really help me here. Pull timer would be clutch. Yes. Veiled Shadows 3-piece. My trinkets aren't very good. My rings aren't great. This is better than that. Yeah, I'd call that good enough. And then we can put Sebaceous on the main hand, even though it blocks wind. Well, we could put it on the offhand, too. Yeah, let's put it on the offhand. Alright. Damage buff, damage buff, damage buff. Wait, item not ready yet. Damage buff. Health buff. Damage buff. Damage buff. Next round of world buffs. We're hitting this hard mode, okay? Because I need that chest token. All right. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. I went to tank gear, but not tank spec. That's okay. The talents for tank aren't actually that impactful. I can do this just in tank gear. Feral Druid dead. That's not a tank. This Feral Druid routinely, like, I don't know, dying and then being upset that they died. Standing in Blizzard. This guy is about to die to Blizzard. Okay, didn't die to Blizzard. Nice. That guy looks like a healer getting attacked by a giant bug. Shit. Okay, well, that was unfortunate timing. One tank dead. Going in. I think I'm just gonna chill. Hope I get healed. Nope, I'm dead. Oh my god, they might do it. They might do it here. That's a teleport. We have one of our regular tanks dead. Two of our regular tanks still alive. He's running. Oh no, he's healing. It's over. Almost. I mean, we lived for a while. That was way better than the first try. They have only one tank left alive, so there's no shot. We have been... Huwanda says I'd either go normal or pop buffs. We have been popping buffs for all twin Emps attempts, Huwanda. Did you not notice? So the warrior tank is dying, is what they're saying. try swapping out all these bad classes with yellow ones. That's unfortunately not an option. All right, buff, 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 buff. Arcane protection pre-pull. Once we get the food buff. Shadow protection, potentially mid-fight. And we should go into our actual tanking talents. Never mind, he says ring the gong, go normal. Raid leader says go normal. Oh, we lost one of our tanks. He left the group. Let's do a quick review on what that guy had reserved, and we can confirm that we already passed the bosses that held his reserves. Wow, okay, we only... okay, that's actually not true. We only got through half of his reserves. Oh, we lost another person. Frodo. We did pass both of this person's reserves already. All right. What do you think the best raid has been so far in Season of Discovery? Oh, Black Fathom Deeps. It's easy. The first one was the best. I'm largely disappointed in all of the level 60 raids. Nomergon, as a rogue player, had a problem of rogues not bringing any, you know, unique debuffs that would get them a raid spot, and then, like, them being worse in raw damage output than classes that also bring unique buffs and debuffs. So it was very hard to, like, just play the game as a rogue, because groups would never want to take you, because there was bad balance. And there was no occult poison at that time. fog damage. Yo, Salsa with the gifted sub. Thank you very quick. What? Wait, I just read a whisper in the middle of responding to that. That didn't make sense. Salsa39, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate your support. I'm not reading the whisper I'm getting in the middle of this thing so I don't get distracted. Good vibe generator. Shit. Not the pattern we wanted. Enchant Bracer Agility, also not the pattern we wanted. But a good pattern nonetheless. Oops. All right, we've disabled the hard mode. Summon this guy who isn't here. Summon that guy who isn't here. Fix the talents. Everyone is now here. Third set of world buffs for this pug that's not even going to kill hard mode Cthun, but let me tell you what, pressing these world buffs is almost certainly going to make my life easier than not pressing them. What's the most wanted class for raids right now? I don't know. That's not just like a thing that's a universal truth. So, you know, some raids need feral druids and some raids need rogues and other raids need healers. And everyone's gonna tell you what their raid needs and say that's the only class needed. Alright, I gotta lock in. Actually tanking this. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, my threat's pretty good, I think. Gonna get hit a little bit. But then I need to move away and let him just shadow me. There we go. Potential shadow protection potion if it's needed. What the? Oh, we lost threat. We're back to Sword Boy. Do I have the ring on this character? No, I don't have the ring. Okay, did the ring drop? Vec lore ring we want. As newly promoted tank, I am rolling main spec on tank ring now. If it drops. It didn't drop. Oh well. Okay, we should fix some of our runes so that we're actually using defense specialization. Well, this ability, this thing sucks, kind of, and mace rune. We already have bone scythe bracers. They're just better than execution bracers, so don't need those. Let's go shuriken toss. All right. Armor is completely irrelevant. Tank gloves. They didn't drop. Gloves of the Hidden Temple, but I do already have those on this character. I'm running the 2-piece right here for the threat bonus. Then we got 4-piece there. And I think the rest of this stuff is like mostly DPS pieces. We got black belt on the shoulder, which is good for trash tanking. Ooh, we should fix this rune to be unfair advantage. Okay. No, I don't have sprint right now. Get the fuck out of my face. Get in Emp room. But I need to be in front of the raid to see what's happening. Oh, I'm mind controlled. Alright, time to run train on this whole raid. Never mind, we got it dispelled. We're feared. Looking for a third patrol. All right. The closer it gets to us, the better. If I had 3 more seconds on that sprint cooldown, that also would have been better. Mind controlled, okay. Explosion trap, flame shock. It makes sense. I'm gonna try to drag this away as it dies. I don't think I really moved it at all. Are you leading the next OnlyFang? They're talking about you in Quinn's stream. He put you on the BIS player list. I am raid leading one of the next OnlyFangs raids, yes. And I have to draft the roster tomorrow, which reminds me also I have to unsign up from the Thursday raid. Nax PM absent. Ooh, I've never tanked most of this instance, actually. I've tanked this trash plenty of times, because that's just how it tends to go. $14,000 health. I don't even have a seal buff. You know, this is outside of Nax Ramus, and I got 14,000. Yeah, I can, I'm pretty sure I can dodge or parry the sweep ability to prevent the knockback. I know I can dodge it, so I can evasion one of them. I'm pretty sure I can parry it, which means I could main gouge every single one. But yeah, I have to face him away from the raid for the sandblast thing. I did not pick it up, and someone else picked it up, and now we have these mobs, too. That makes sense. Someone else picked it up and didn't bring it back. They just kept it up in front. Alright, we popped the nullifiers, so that's fine. The nullifiers didn't pop us. All right. Good. Melees are all dead. Classic. Multiple whirlwinds going off at once. Ready to raid lead? Not at all. But we got all the way till tomorrow to do the draft, so we can just do it and it'll be fine. Oh, I'm mind controlled. Wait, that means I didn't get feared when the other one died. Nice. Oh, shit. Extras in. Nullies. Get the nullies. Nullifiers. My mob now. Can rogues grab Slayer's Crest just to keep for next phase once the KT trinket is bad? Sure, it's not illegal to do that. You can do that. How many nature protections do I have left? Only... Oh, I have 7. Okay, yeah, we'll drink one. Okay, so yeah, the goal is just crank as much threat as humanly possible. Base boss away from raid. Easy. Ready, check. It's illegal in the state of Canada. Okay. Everyone marked ready. Pull 15. It's Ouro time. Time to fight for threat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I win. Shaman is not winning and needs to not be on this side of the boss. Because they're just going to get their threat eaten when he sandblasts me. Evasion. Sandblast. Alright, we go back over here now. He ate our threat. He should be spun. About to overtake again. Alright, it's on me this time. Go right back here. Didn't get swept. Insane. Adrenaline rush. Kind of a worthless adrenaline rush. I was way in the lead already. Did not need... Oh, wait. Jubilation died again. God, this guy is so good at dying. Now, what's the prediction? Is he going to complain about dying? So far, no complaints about dying. I mean, he's died so many times and complained every time. Now I'm just cheering a few times. Which is, I mean, maybe a little rude, but, you know. Oh my god. This might be our chance to go in first on Cthun. Ooh, I should nature protection right now. Nature protection on the action bar. I'm so ready to run in on Eye of Cthun as the first person in. It's going to be very exciting. I think I should poison knife here also instead of shuriken. It'll help with a debuff uptime. Do. The Entrance is 6 o'clock. Uu at 12. Richard at 3. Plato at 6. Horgunt at 9. Jiraiya wherever. Do I have time to take a quick shower? My balls smell, says Harry Cooter. No, people are casting fucking spells.
5, 4, 3.
Alright, I actually do not need to take up a melee space. So I'm not going to. Good, successful entry. That doesn't happen in every group, let me tell you what. Dark Lair about to kill that guy. Oh, that guy's roasted. Fucking owned. Gonna have to spread out after this glare. Okay. Things are going well so far. Only 2 people dead. Waiting for the eye tentacle spawns. There's a druid running around to the opposite side of the boss like an idiot. Maybe not a super big idiot, maybe they're going there to kill eye tentacles. But the eye tentacles weren't up yet. They could have been moving in anticipation. But the problem is, you want to control where the giant eyes spawn. That's the most important thing. And you want them to spawn next to everyone else. And they spawn on player locations. So if you have big idiots going to the opposite side of the room where no one else is, you sometimes get unlucky. And the giant eye spawns all the way over there. And then you're effed. Oh, shit. I can't interrupt that. That was close. Right, and then it eye beams and kills a bunch of people. That's what I was getting to. Yeah, we're not really here to deal damage to the boss. Waiting for the giant eye tentacle. We don't care about the small eye tentacles. We're not worried about those. Eye tentacle. Perfect. No! I got yeeted. Uh-oh. That's a big beam going out. There we go. We lost some people because we didn't get on it to interrupt it quick enough. Because it yeeted me away. Otherwise, I'd have been there. Do we have any occult poison up? Seems like the answer is no. And I'm gonna put occult poison on my main hand. I don't see it on the debuff bar, but debuff bar might not be showing everything. Really have it configured in a way to make it do that. Oh, Livonier says occult is up. Oh, okay, I just didn't see it. I trust him. Yeah, I need to be Shadow Step for Poison Knife. Poison Knife helps me with the debuff application, but like, shit, man. Shadow Step, not having Shadow Step got a couple people killed on that eye, that one eye tentacle that I couldn't get to quick enough. There it is. Beam is out. Now we've stunned it. We have a lot of shaman. Let's see, how many people do we have that can interrupt? That are just like, I don't get how that many are getting interrupt or getting casts off. Stunned. Ooh, weaken. No, 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 no. Vanish. Go, 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 go. There we go. Okay, maybe we finish it here. 27 seconds, 18%. We should finish it here. Alright, do we get our chest this week? Or is Naxxramas going to be scuffed? Come on, Skin of the Old God. That's what we want to see. Skin of the Old God, please. Mark of Cthun, Belt of Neverest, skin. 2 skins. We get it for sure. Because there were only 3 reserves. We got it. Let's go. Yes. That's what we want to see. I believe Mark was reserved by the other rogue tank. There we go. Okay. Now we can have a not scuffed set for Naxxramas on Monday. We're basically we were going to lose, if we didn't get that item, we were going to lose 20% damage on our main ability. That's what was going to happen. And it was going to be the best we could do. Because that's not as bad as losing like 25% on all of my damage, which is, I don't know, roughly what the 6 set bonus is. Carapace of the Old God. Don't need that. Boom. Eye of Cthun. Oh, reserved by other people. Okay. Got this big dog way too easy. You talking about raid leading Molten Core or popping 3 sets of world buffs to carry this switching to tank? I don't want to imply that I carried the raid. That's a bit pompous. But we did do good. Raid leading Molten Core. Yeah, they put me into raid lead a Molten Core in OnlyFangs. I am drafting the raid group tomorrow.